Alright, hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking a look at a game called Fourtex Jugo. This is a rather interesting puzzle game that you can find on Steam in early access. I'm not very good at puzzle games, nor am I very good at explaining puzzle games, and this game is very complex, so we're going to be going through the tutorial together. It's going to be kind of like a first impression type video, so keep that in mind. We're going to try to learn this game together, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this level, and let's go ahead and reset the tutorial as well. Restart level, here we go. So here's the tutorial. The first thing it says is that we have to reach the target score, which is in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. The target score is 2000k or 2 million points. And moving forward, now it says that you can actually move tiles on the grid to other tiles. And if I move this 7 onto another 7, it'll create a number 8. And if you move an 8 on another number 8, you'll get a number 9. And you can keep going like that, of course. And then I can create a number 10, and that's one way to score points. There's other ways to score points, which I'll explain in a second, but let's just keep on moving. Blah, blah, blah. So when we move a number 8 onto a number 7, it makes 15, and that makes a pi symbol. I'm not really sure if the number 15 has anything to do with pi. I don't really know the correlation between that. But pi nodes, or whatever you want to call these pi symbols, they give you more points than normal numbers. And you can combine two different color pi nodes to create something else, which I'll show you in a moment. So let's go ahead and make another one. Alright, so if I put this onto here, it'll create something called a nom. So combining two of the same type of pi gives a white nom particle. Two different pi's make a black nom particle. So these nom particles are worth more than pi particles. And if you combine a black nom with a white nom, you create something called a void, which gives you 150,000 points. So let's go ahead and do that now. Actually, I have to actually make one. Hold on. Let's go ahead, and we have to combine a red and blue one together. I'm actually sort of messing up here. There we go, okay. Give me 1 second. I got this, Okay, so up here, here's a black nom, and here's a white nom. If you move a black nom on a white nom, it creates something called a void. Voids give you 150,000 points, but there's a danger to them because after a while, it'll show a picture of a claw, and if you don't like protect your other tiles from the claw will actually grab a tile and you'll lose 150,000 points. So they're like a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. And the key to like finishing a puzzle, you have to make all the background tiles dark, and to do that all you have to do is make a combination in the middle grid. See, the background turned dark, and once all the tiles turn dark, the game is over, and if you scored over 2 million points, you win the game. If you didn't, you lose. So it's actually rather strange. I'm gonna show you this claw in a second. So let's go ahead and just start playing. Honestly, I'm not very good at the game, so keep that in mind. Do 7 on 8, 7 on 7, 7 on 8, 7 on 8. Fortunately, these 8s are not great. Another thing to note about these void squares is you can actually jump over them. So I can move this 7 onto this 8 and create another, what are they called? Pi symbols. It's very strange. This whole game is just rather different. It's unique, it's interesting, but at the same time I feel like it's a little bit too complex for most people, or at least for people who are not too invested in puzzle games. So yeah, I can actually move this. As you can see, this claw is facing this way. If I jump across, it'll move to the other side, and eventually it'll get to the point where it actually tries to grab one of the tiles, and when it does, you lose a lot of points. I'm not really sure what the defense against that is, so we're just gonna have to keep on going and hope for the best. So I'll move this up here. I made another tile, got another 150,000 points. Currently we are at 391,000 points. It's behind the webcam, you can't really see the score. But we'll just keep on playing until we lose or until we get to the end. So I'll move this here. And I guess this up here, and then we'll move this together. So here's another claw. We'll move this here. Actually, that was probably a bad idea. Now that I think about it, that was a really bad idea. What else can I do? Guess I'll make a white nom here. I'm running out of moves. You can also throw one of your tiles into the void to clear it before the claw grabs it. Because when the claw grabs one of your tiles, you automatically lose 150,000 points, and it gets subtracted from your score at the end of the game. So one thing to do before that happens is you can actually just throw, you can throw away one of your things. So I can just like throw this away, and it'll delete the void, and I'll lose 150,000 points, but the void is now gone. I'll show you what happens if you leave the void there for too long in a second here. So I'm getting very unlucky with my spawns. I have way too many blue pie and not enough red pie. So we're gonna have to make some red. There's another void. See, I'm like running out of options already. There's not enough numbers, like all my numbers are gone. I'm trying to get some numbers going, but there's just not enough. Like, there's nothing anywhere. Okay, so anyways, this claw is about to grab this, what is this called, a nom? So I'm gonna try to make that happen. So it's about to go. Now, one more turn and it'll go. I think whenever it hits this point, you're supposed to throw a nom into the void, which honestly may be my only choice, because there's no options right now. You can click this little hint button if you wanted to. I can actually place this here and make a number 9. But that honestly doesn't do anything good for me. So I could throw this here. I'm trying to just show you guys what will happen. Let's see, do I have any other options? I don't really have any other options, so just looking. Oh, I can put this here. Okay, so the claw just grabbed this tile, and I just lost 165,000 points, and that's gonna get subtracted from my final score. So that was actually really bad. And the way to end the game is to, like I said, all the background tiles need to be darkened. So all I have to do is get rid of this tile here. So let's go ahead and throw that up there, and then we can do this, and now the game ends. So my score, I guess I can show you real quick. Oops, hold on, give me one moment. All right, so my score was 800,000. I think minus 165,000. I'm not really sure how that works exactly, but the target score has not been met. I did not get 2 million, so I lost, basically. So yeah, this game is rather confusing. It's very complex. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you can kind of see where they were going with it. Let me restart and show you. I'll show you guys how I like to play. It's kind of different, but here. Let me just click that. I don't know what it's doing. Anyways, so I like to put the 8s on the number 7s. That's how I like to start. I feel like the red pies are a little bit more valuable than the blue, because blues are very common. They spawn very often. So I like to make as many red pies as possible to start with. All right, almost done. Okay, and I have to keep in mind to, like, the background is starting to get all dark in the middle. Once it all goes dark, the game automatically ends. So I need to make sure I don't move certain tiles, otherwise the game will automatically end. So yeah, I think this is a good start, at least in my opinion. Let me do one more. All right, that's fine. I guess I'll just go with that for now. I'm gonna move this here, and we're gonna make one more. And then we're gonna start combining the blue tiles with the red tiles to make black noms. The blue pie with the red pie. I think that's how they say it. And I'm gonna start making a bunch of black noms. So here we go. Let's combine these together. Oops, I accidentally made a number 8. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, we'll get to that later. All right, let's combine these together. Let's combine these. Let's combine this one. Let's combine this one. Seven with number 8. 7 with number 8. 7 with number 8. I don't know if you guys are like understanding what I'm doing here. It's very, very vague, and it's hard for me to even explain what I'm doing. I just feel like I feel like it's just like once you start playing, you kind of get the feel for it. But yeah, I'm just trying to make the middle grid have many black and white noms as possible, so I can start making a bunch of voids very quickly, and then I'll have enough time to get enough points without having the claws grab the tiles, if that makes any sense. But yeah, we're almost done here. We'll put that there. We'll put this up here. And I guess we'll put this one here. All right, so one more. Put this here, this here, this here, and maybe this here. Okay, so now we have a good mix of white and black noms, so I'm gonna have to combine them all. This is where things get a little bit more difficult because the claws are gonna start coming out. So I guess I'll move this down here first, and then we'll move this over here. We'll move this up. We'll move this over here. We'll move this. Let's see, let's combine those. We'll move this way. We'll move this one up. This one to the right. This one to the left. Or I can move this here. That works. Okay, so now I have 8 voids, which gives me a total score of 1.45 million. We still haven't reached the target score, which is 2 million, so we're gonna need to make some more, maybe. Honestly, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do anything more than this. I feel like I'm kind of stuck at this point. So here's white. I need to mix some more black noms, and unfortunately I don't have any. You get 15,000 points for every nom you make, so I can make a couple more noms before I finish off the level. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Nope, nothing's gonna work. So I'm pretty much done. There's no real other option I have except throwing tiles into the voids, which will make me lose a lot of points. So I'm gonna just place this here, and then the game will end. I got a bonus of 124,000. Let me just go ahead and show you real quick what my score is. And my total score was 1,650,000, and the target score was 2 million. So I still didn't reach the target score, even though I really don't understand like a better strategy than that. I guess we can try out some different strategies, although I'm not entirely sure what I would do. There is a level selection screen, and there's a bunch of different levels. As you can see, there's like a ton of different levels with different colors and all sorts of craziness. We'll try number 2, empty space, goals 1 million. So now you start out with a bunch of pie in the middle. And here's yellow pie. I don't know what yellow pie does. Yellow pie makes black. Okay, so if you mix different colored pies together, it always makes black. And if you mix the same color together, it always makes white. I think I'm confusing myself because this is just getting crazy. So yeah, I guess we'll just start mixing. Got an achievement, Pied Piper, whatever that means. I guess we'll combine these two, make a black one, combine that. So now we're getting other numbers on the side too, like 10, 12, 13. If you keep combining numbers together, you can eventually get up to 15, and that'll also make a pi. So you can either combine 7 and 8 together, or you can keep combining numbers until you eventually get to pi, which is just weird. I don't know. It's very strange and peculiar. I can't say that for some reason. Peculiar. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a very strange game. Anyways, what am I doing? Let's move this here. Let's make some more black ones. And make another black one here. And now we're getting like higher level numbers, like 12, 13. It's getting higher and higher for some reason. I'm not going to be able to do anything with these large numbers unless I have another number that can replace it. So let's start combining all the voids. The target score is only 1,000,000 points, so I should be able to do this one, I think anyway, if I don't mess up. I probably already messed up. Move it here, move this here. So I need more white blocks, which means I need 2 of the same colored pi. Alright, this works. So I'm at 942,000 currently. Honestly, I think I have enough to win if I can just combine a bunch, and yeah, I feel like I'm doing pretty good here. I think I might be able to make another one. No, 9, 9, 3. Now the grid is filled with just junk, unfortunately. Oh, I finished. Oh, I was so close. Look at this. Look at this. I had 975,000 points and the target score was 1,000,000. Dang, man. Lost again. This game is just really complex, and I don't know, I feel like it's somewhat luck. I guess you could plan out your strategy, although I feel like that would take a lot of time and effort to really think ahead. Maybe this game is just meant for geniuses. Maybe I'm just too stupid to comprehend what's going on here. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this game, and if you guys understand what's happening, because it's actually very strange. So I don't even know, okay, there's different colors now. There's just a bunch of different points. I think this one you're supposed to add up numbers until you get to 15. Oh, this one is crazy. So there's 14. $13. So I need to make, okay, here's 14 and here is pi. So it's my first pi. Wow. Okay, so this is basically a bunch of addition. Move that up there. This is getting like this one, oh my god, this one is gonna take forever. And it's just, I don't know, just looking at this just makes me want to quit already. It's just so crazy what's going on here. It's just ridiculous. Oh, 7 and 6 make pi, right? If they are the same or if they add to 15. Numbers combine if they are the same or if they add to 15. Oh wait, 8 and 7 makes pi. Okay, I can do that. I forgot about 8 and 7, and I think I just screwed myself over. I completely forgot about that. I think I'll have to reset. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed here. Well, actually, I can do this, and then we can combine these. Can combine this one. 12. There's another 12. You can also move blocks from inside the grid to outside the grid, but you can't move 2 outside the grids together. That's not how it works. Like you have to move out, you have to have at least 1 block inside the grid and 1 block outside the grid. All right, so 13 and 13 make 14, 12 and 12 make 13. I need 1 more 13 to make another pie. Crap. Oh wait, I can do this, and there's, wait. Oops, nope, that didn't work. I can move this outside, and there we go. 14, 14 pie, all right. Getting the hang of it, but it's still very confusing, of course. Okay, so this 7 and 8 can be together, or one of these. I guess I'll move this one here. Wait, let me just think about it for a second. Yeah, I guess we'll move this here. And there's a pie. There's a 7 here. If I can somehow move one of these grids up or down, maybe down. There's a 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh man, this is just so confusing. 12 and 12. 12 and 12 up here. Oh wait, here's a 7 and 8. That makes a pie. This is like just crazy confusing right now. Oh man, it's gonna take way too long to complete this puzzle. Like at this rate, I'm just like looking at this and just thinking like, whoa, what am I, like, what the heck am I even doing? 9 and 9, 10, 8 and 8. I would make a 9. There's 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14. Need another 14 to make another one, but I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of stuck here. Yeah, I'm getting a little stuck. Move those together, make a nom. 7 pi. I guess we can make another nom here. I don't know, I think I could do this eventually, but I think it's just gonna take way too much time. So I'm just gonna exit out of that. There's a lot of levels, obviously, and I think there's high scores as well. There's daily puzzles, there's extras, and so forth. And is Jugo like a popular game? I'm not entirely sure. If Jugo is a real game out there, I've never played it before, so that may be why I just don't understand this too well. Here's the global high scores. As you can see, it's pretty interesting. I wonder how many people. Only like, oh, I'm ranked number 15 on the high scores of the first level. Wow, that's kind of funny. This game is really challenging. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. I don't know, I felt like playing a puzzle game and this looked interesting. It's not for me. I wouldn't recommend it personally, just because I feel like it's too complex and it's very time consuming, and just it's not like as enjoyable as I'd want it to be. Like when I play puzzle games, I think this one just isn't as fun as I would like it to be, but it is interesting. I guess it's a good way to pass time if you're very interested in puzzle games. It is very challenging, I will say. There's a lot of strategy to it. It's a good game, but it's just not for me. So anyways, thanks for watching and have a nice day.